Hello, 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 hello. Warm welcomes. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I do appreciate it. If this is your first time here, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell for all updates. Okay, you guys, this video is definitely something that might piss some people off. So if you're feeling some type of way, you're feeling froggy, go ahead and let me know how you feel about this video in the comment section below. But let's go ahead and get into it.
You know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
Women justifying their thought behavior is pure comedy. I think he's speaking about you.
Been in being a whole two different things.
What?
Explain. Extrapolate that for me.
I'm sorry, y'all. I actually didn't hear that because it was so low. I'm gonna actually replay that a bit because I really didn't hear that.
Explain. Extrapolate that for me.
Now, one that see me in the club can say they put they in me.
Okay. So you accumulate being a actually having sex.
Because that's what it is.
Okay. Well, I think most men, when he's talking about behavior, I think most men would say that behavior is sexualizing yourself, not actually having sex. So if a woman is doing only, if she's in a strip, if, she's doing things like that, or she's dressing very provocative and being promiscuous, flirting with guys, trying to seduce guys, most guys would say that's at least behavior, not exactly because that's what he said. He said thought behavior.
So basically what almost every female on this planet does.
What? Every female on this planet?
Pause. It's not every female, baby. Please do not include every female with you. No. Now I don't know if that's what she's into, if that's what she does, but not every woman on the planet does any of these things. Okay. This is something that I find to be one of the things that I can't stand about the internet is that because you watch something over and over again, like being on YouTube or going on Instagram and just social media in general, because your algorithm shows so many different people doing the same thing and it keeps popping up on your feed, things of that nature, it kind of tricks your brain to think that everybody is like what you're into, but it's not. And I feel like for her, if that's what she really believes, I blame social media for that. But I also think that it's just dumb to say that, all women act and behave that way. Not all women act and behave that way. Please, sweetheart. No, you got some really good women out here who don't act like that. Thank you very much.
Not at all.
She just said every
Yes.
Every female on this planet isn't a stripper.
I said
Not every female.
almost. You said thought behavior. You just categorized a bunch of different behaviors,
Yeah.
which means parties, which means outings, which means
No, you could do
events,
all of that and you could dress
but
nicely.
they not strippers
Yes.
and they still doing the same thing.
I don't normally agree with the other dude because I don't really like him. He's on some fake stuff as well. He be saying some crazy crap. But I actually agree with him here. Like, you can definitely go party and have a good time and still dress appropriately. You don't have to go out looking like a slut. Like, you don't have to go out with the short shorts, booty out, boobs out. You don't have to go out like that. You choose to go out like that because you want attention.
No, I mean, like, women can go to functions and do things, but
don't think
carry
you're
themselves a
understanding
way
what I'm
where they're not
saying.
sexualizing themselves.
But I didn't say, I said almost every female.
It's not almost every female. It's a category of women, but it's not every, like, she's trying to make it seem like majority women act like that. And that's not the case. It's not the case. It's a small few. I wouldn't say a small few. It's a good amount of women that do it, but you can't sit up here and say that it's most women because it's not. It's not true.
There's
I mean,
there's
I
a
ain't even
nice
almost.
It's not
majority of
even
females
almost.
out here that do that. Go to parties.
I think what she getting to say
like-
that a lot of females, when we do go outside, with our friends, we might shake a little butt or something and have a little fun.
And he's categorizing that as thought behavior.
Right, because most of the
Well,
time,
no. I didn't say that. That's what you put in there. I categorize thought behavior as sexualizing yourself.
And
Yes.
twerking at a party, going out to have fun, shaking your ass, that is sexualizing your body. is
Yeah,
it
if you're
not?
twerking at a party, you stop
Okay,
behavior.
then. So what I said is still valid.
You're saying almost every woman almost every woman on the planet does that.
I taste
That's what she's saying. That's gross, and you're wrong, possibly stupid.
But most of the time, it's not for the men. Most of the time, we're sexualizing ourselves for each other.
You serious?
So it's funny that you say that. Do you think
You know, it's funny. There's a lot of women who seem to want to say that, but because they hide from the truth. And being that I am a woman, I'm just being completely honest. The truth of the matter is you go out like that, especially if you're a single woman. You go out like that, not you do it for both men and women. It's not just, oh no, we do it for each other. We do it as girls. And no, 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 no. It's both. You do it so that you can you can make other women jealous, because you know amongst women there's competition. There's competition. There's competition on who looks the best, who makeup having to be done, all that stuff, who looks the best, and then who could also pull the best men. So it's competition. It's not, oh, we do it because it's just fun and we do it because we're girls. No, 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 no. That's the lie. That's the lie that's always being told. No, you do it because you want to make other girls envious of you. That's number one. Number two, you also do it for the men because you want the men to look at you. You want the attention. So you can't sit up here and lie and be like, oh, no, we do it for no, baby. It's not true. Stop it.
that women compete for men, or you think that you are it, or do you think you're not in competition for men?
Me personally, I'm not in competition with anybody but myself.
Okay.
But
All right.
So
other females, yes.
That's a lie, bro.
no, the truth is that subconsciously, all women know that they are in competition with other women.
I'm not in competition with anybody.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
All right. We can tell what type of party this finna be.
All women know. Subconsciously, it's not in the forefront of your mind, it's in your subconscious. You subconsciously know that you are competing with other women for the best man that you can get.
That's what I just said. I told y'all, and it's true. It's true. And so many women want to hide that. But the truth of the matter is you can't hide from that. I mean, you have to also look at it from what it is. You notice that, here in the States, primarily, you have more women born than men. So there's not a whole lot of men out there. We can't say that, and that's of all races, so that's Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, doesn't matter. Like you have primarily more women than you do men. So yeah, it's naturally going to be a competition. Just like with men, it's also naturally a competition for them to compete for the best woman, so it's a natural thing. And I can't stand it when women try to hide that. And they're trying to play it off like, oh, I'm bigger and better than that. Oh, no, I'm not that type of woman. I don't compete with other women. It's all about, we have to work together, this, that, and the third. It's like, no, sweetheart. Let's call it for what it is. It is competition. It is. Because if it wasn't, why do you have so many women out here trying to be side pieces when they couldn't find the one to make them the one? If it ain't such a competition, you have right now, you have some women, and I'm not saying all, you have some women out there who are fighting to try to save, marriages because you have women who are trying to compete with their wives. It's like this is just the way society is, and it's a natural thing. But no, as a single woman, you trying to get married, you want to have, you want to have a family, you want to choose the best dude, you want to choose the best man. And so, yeah, you go out, compete for that. It's just a natural order of things. Stop trying to hide from it. I can't stand women who do that. Stop trying to hide. Just tell the truth.
Subconsciously, you know this. So when you see other women and
If
you
I
see
have to
that
compete, he not for
let
me.
me finish what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
When you see other women and you know that they're dressing in a way to appeal to men, right? Then it's like, oh, well, she's dressing like that. I'm going to go ahead and put on my little mini skirt. I'm going to go ahead and dress like this too, so I can outcompete her for the top tier man.
No, I dress.
Now, this is where I disagree with him. His idea of, let me just let y'all know, his idea of top tier men is being 6 foot, 6 figures, and being Black and onto the crap. My bad. Sorry, y'all. I'm struggle streaming right now. I'm struggle streaming. Okay, so that's his idea of the top tier type of dude. Now, it really depends on what kind of man this woman is looking for. And then you start to sort out what you're really working with and who you're actually competing against. Ladies, I say this for y'all. You want the best dude? The best dude is the one who has a good head on his shoulders, got a good heart. He can stand up for himself. He's a real man through and through. He's got integrity. He's got the strength. He's got courage. Top tier man, in my humble opinion, is all of that, including being a God-fearing man. Okay. Now, if you're looking to compete in that, you don't dress like a thought. You don't put on no mini skirt. You don't, because then you attract another certain type of dude, and you attract the dude that wants the hose, and that dude is never faithful. Now, not to say that all Christian men are faithful. It's a thing, but understand that they're they're just a better choice than other men, in my humble opinion. Also, you gotta know, like I said, you gotta know who you're really competing with. So if you're in competition for that kind of guy, the good guy, there's a certain way you have to look. You have to look presentable. You have to look, nice, as far as being demure, I would say. And then you also have to take care of your appearance. Yes. Taking care of making sure you're looking nice, fit, all that good stuff. You should want to take care of yourself that way anyway, just for health reasons. And then your character as well needs to reflect on what you want. So if you want that kind of guy, you also have to be that kind of girl. And if you want to act like a Tatiana, you want to go out cussing men out and things of that nature, well, there's a certain type of man that really likes women like that. And that man is never good. Just saying.
That's how I dress whenever I dress for me.
Yeah,
mean,
it's
and
cope.
no one else.
That's cope. Every
sense,
women do
though,
it for men.
Technically, he is correct. That's embedded in us as women, though.
Not all women, because I don't think like
There's-
that.
She trying so hard, and it's like, please. You don't know that you're doing it, but you're doing it, is what he's trying to say. And again, I agree with him, even though I don't necessarily agree with everything he says. But in a way, subconsciously, it's like it is. It's like it's just is what it is.
I mean, but when you were
you're
younger,
not consciously
you
thinking
were,
like that.
But yeah, that's where the subconscious come into play. When you were
just today.
Yeah, you just doing it because you want to look,
You put it
fly,
on to look good. However, if we was to go out or something,
and you see
somebody
a
else
man.
might have on a mini skirt, so you might strut a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my ass look better than her.
and that's why he said subconsciously. You're not consciously knowing.
You're not
what you're doing.
purposely doing it, but in the back of your head, I look better than her.
Yeah, that's what
She
that's
may
what y'all be
look
saying.
better than me. It's like not. Oh, she look better than
It's
me. I
not
look better
something
than her.
that
But in the
you're
back of your head, you might
consciously
look,
knowing you're doing.
Oh, she look cute. She might look a little better than me today.
If y'all got to explain this much to her, she ain't gonna never grab it. If y'all got to do all this work, what you think she's thinking is never gonna happen.
Make sense?
I don't think like that.
Exactly.
She's saying she don't think like
It's
that. Fair
literally
enough.
embedded in us as women.
It's
Yes.
It's psychologically
I
proven.
feel
I'm so
like
glad
to be
that
embedded
at
in
least
us.
they're
Embedded in a good
self-aware.
majority of
This other one, she's trying so hard to hide it, but it's like at least they're self-aware. Like, as women, we know it's competition, babe. It just is what it is.
women, but not all. Because I agree with Nina. I don't compete. I feel
don't
like I
think like
uplift a lot of women too. Like,
You can uplift them, but that doesn't mean you still won't try to outdo them, is what is being said. Two things can actually exist at the same time, y'all. You can uplift women all day. That's fine. But don't think that we're not thinking in the back of our head, like, bitch, I still look better than you. I hate to say that, but it's true. Two things can coexist. It's not all just a one mindset, It's not all, oh, I'm just all for this. It's like, no. Be honest.
I feel like it's all women. It's some that's uglier, some that's prettier, however the case may be.
Right there, you just said it. Some is uglier, some are
She
pretty.
did it. Yeah.
Competing.
It's not a competing thing that you're doing, but in the back of
I'm
your
saying
head,
it's
you know, is a woman somewhere out here that's prettier.
No,
than
I'm
you.
just saying, as a
Now
human,
it's something you want to
we
be
know
smart.
that. Like,
I
we know
think
as
y'all-
humans, there's always going to be somebody
Good
uglier
enough.
or prettier. If it's a man or a female, somebody's always going to be less attractive or more attractive.
And that's
We're
what
not
I'm saying.
everybody cup of tea.
That's
That's
what
the
I'm saying.
term
But
that he used.
constantly
But-
Exactly. The term. You got to listen to the term he
But
used.
I'll say it like this: when I step outside, I throw on whatever I want to throw on, even if I'm dramatic, because I like to be dramatic. I like to stand out, just being different.
Heifer, what are you standing out for? What are you doing that for?
Attention.
She's just saying words. The other lady was saying words, but saying it in a drunk way, like a drunk fashion. But
Oh my
you're just saying
gosh.
words. Like she gotta be like 12 or 16, but with an older face, because that's whatever. Oh, that's dumb.
So think
I
about
don't
that.
go out and be like,
So look.
oh,
This,
well, she came in here with a fur
I know,
on.
but
I
think
need to
about what
outdo
you
that."
just said
I'm
real
not
quick, because
thinking that.
I want y'all women to like critically think. You just said a word. I want to stand out.
Why?
Well, why would you want to stand out?
'Cause-
Because well, no, listen. Think about it. Think about it slowly. Like your words have meaning, right? So it means something, but like if you truly think about it, you want to stand out because you want to be seen.
No, I don't want to be like everybody else.
If you obviously
Oh,
you want
God.
to, if you want to,
If you are gonna, oh Lord, that's the whole point. Oh my gosh.
stand out, you want to be seen.
Differently, just not like
What I'm saying is, if you want to,
So you want everybody to think you look like a homeless person. Because you'll stand out if you look like the only homeless person in the room. But do you attempt to try to look like the only homeless person in the room?
No.
Or do you attempt to try to stand out while looking good? And you're
Yes.
looking good for what? She's not going to process this. She's drunk just like this one is. The one who somewhat looks like a lizard. That wig on her is crazy.
Oh.
the
He gets he needs to stop. Stop being mean.
definition of wanting to stand out is to be seen. So
Yes.
if you want to be seen, who do you want to be seen by?
it's not
Men.
necessarily
Other
a
men.
man. Why is it?
Other men and women. Come on now. Just be honest. There's nothing wrong with it. The thing is that I think for women, you know, we don't want to be looked at like, you know, we this, you know, or maybe it's just with Black women. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about this, ladies. But do you guys feel like we try so hard to come off as like good, you know, like maybe we don't really want to admit that, you know, we have like we are low key in competition with each other. We don't want to talk about that. It's like a hard topic because we want to look and appear like we're all, you know, sweet, kind, and we're just, oh, we love everyone, love cupcakes, rainbows. And then we hide our true nature, which is we're competitive. Naturally, we are, just like men are just as competitive when it comes down to like their financial world, when it comes down to certain reputation, things of that nature. With women, we're in competition too, but we don't want to admit that because it will make us look bad. Let me know in the comment section and how you feel about that.
It a man? But when I go out to get dressed, it's for me, not for a man.
And when
Listen,
I'm
ladies.
standing out,
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
what I'm wearing or what I got on. It's my aura. My aura is going to stand out. My aura is
But
going to
that's still
speak for
something that you're
itself.
subconsciously thinking about, that you want to stand out. Regardless, y'all
For men.
fighting. Yeah,
Not
exactly.
for men. No. Why does it have to be for men?
So
So
let's
it's for
say if
you.
Yes, for me and
So you tell me,
whoever
so
is
every
around. Why
woman
does it
wakes
have to
up
be
and
just
be
for
like,
men?
so if it wasn't for men and if it was just for you, then why don't you, how you dress now, why don't you dress like that going
Oh.
to bed?
Okay, well,
I
first
do.
of all, I wasn't even gonna wear this skirt actually.
We're not
to
I don't even know what that means. No one knows what it means.
speaking about how you
day.
wear. And I'm just saying, like,
She's just gonna say words.
however you're dressed out when you're
Yeah, because she's just trying to. She don't want to admit it. This is that Delulu crap that I'm talking about. It's Delulu. Call it like it is. Call it like it is. You hope that a man comes and talks to you while you're wearing the outfit that you're wearing. Just call it like it is. Come on now. Stop lying. Look, let me be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I'm currently a single woman. I'm in my 30s, right? I'm about to be 30 in another month, right? And I can honestly say that yes, I'm happy with being single, but that does not mean I don't need or want a man. I absolutely do. I'm not going to deny that. I understand that I am in competition with other women that are possibly more beautiful than I. You know, I'm not. I can admit I'm an average woman. All right. One of these days I will show my face, but not today. But I'm being completely honest, and I want you. I'm being in my truest form right now. I'm okay with being single. I'm happy with being single. I'm happy just in life in general, for the most part. You know, I have peace with it. But that does not mean that I will not jump at the opportunity to get with someone. If I have the opportunity, if a man just look at me, I'm going to take that. Just is what it is. I'm not going to sit back and pretend like, oh, I'm not here for the men. Oh, no, I don't need no man. I absolutely do. I do need a man. I need a man to complete me, you know? And some things, and one thing that my mother said is like, men need women, women need men. We need that kind of a balance in our lives. That balance helps out with so much. And unfortunately, we got a lot of people in this generation, in this day and age, that don't understand that. The reason why everybody is so chaotic and why things are so crazy, especially in the dating world, is because everybody is imbalanced. Nobody has really found that person to really just go ahead, work with, and move forward with. It takes a lot of time to get to that point, but you also have to admit that that is what you need. If you constantly keep saying, and I say this for the men too, if you constantly keep saying, I don't need a woman, or for the women, I don't need a man, right? And you keep that mentality up, you are going to be alone. And then you're going to find yourself miserable later. And you're just going to figuring out, why are you filled with such a void? And it's because you decided to just stop completely because you're too afraid to go out and date. You're too afraid to go out and get hurt, which is a possibility when it comes down to dating. However, there is someone out there for everybody, in my humble opinion. I believe that. And I just think that you need to be honest with yourself. Okay? Just be honest with yourself.
Leaving the house, why don't you always keep those same clothes on, like that same type of not the same clothes, but the way you dress? Why don't you dress like
Sometimes
that
I
going
do
to sleep?
go to bed nice and sexy for me in my satin sheets with my fireplace on my footboard.
Cooley, what you were supposed to ask her is, do she dress up, put all her clothes on, and then go sit on the couch and watch TV?
Yeah.
Do she get fully dressed up the way she did right now? Nobody's coming over. It's just a rest day. Do she get fully dressed like she is right now and go eat Captain Crunch? If she say yes, she's retarded.
Do you wear
Yes,
makeup?
I do.
I see you got a little stuff on, not much.
Not to bed because it's not good for your face to sleep in it.
Heifer, makeup's not good for your face. I take it off because it's not good for your skin when you sleep. So it's good for your skin when you're walking around. That's what you're saying. I'm gonna let you know right now, that's crack. That was crack that you just let us know that you've been smoking. You haven't hit fentanyl yet, but I'm waiting.
Maybe not even a bed. Say if you know you're not going nowhere today. For the weekend, you ain't going nowhere. You got no plans. You out home with all 9 of your kids, god dang, and your grandkids coming over too.
Sometimes I will put on makeup. Yes, for me.
You got 9 kids?
And sometimes you will put on makeup for you. Okay.
That's a lie, man. That's a lie. No woman is really going to get out of, well, you know what? No. Let me tell y'all a story. Story time. There was this girl that I once knew, and I think I opened up to you guys about how I was homeless at one point, and I was living in hostels or whatever. And there was this chick, her name was Hermosa, black girl. Okay. And she was really young at the time. I think I was 23. And when I met her, she was 19. So she was a very young girl, and she always wore makeup. She always had to have her face done. She always had to have her hair done. She always had to look a certain way, right? Okay. This girl would literally wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go put on a full face of makeup. Mind you, we homeless. We all living in the same room. It's a room with full of bunk beds, and it's like 15 women, other women that live in this room. 5 a.m. in the morning. And the only reason why I know this was because I had to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning just so that I can get to work. And she used to hog up the bathroom, and I couldn't understand why. And then a couple of nights I finally would get access to the bathroom, and all I would see is makeup all over the place. And then so I saw her put all this makeup on, and then she goes right back to bed. Yes, she would go back to sleep just so that she could wake up early in the morning looking pretty. I can't make that up. And she did it every single day. Nobody seen that chick without any makeup. That tells me one thing. You are so deeply insecure about yourself to where you don't even want to show your real face. Because anytime you put makeup on, that's not your real face. Okay? It's a whole different person. So you don't want to be the person that you really are. You don't want to look the way that you want to look. And mind you, this was also a co-ed hostel. So yeah, you had other men there too. So every single day, all she did was wear makeup, try to put on nice fancy clothes, while homeless, ain't got no money at all, but still wanted to look good. And then claimed she does it for herself. Yeah, no, that's full of crap. She's deeply insecure and she doesn't want to admit it. And that is the vibe that this lady is giving me. Deeply insecure, because if it's true and she's wearing makeup even while she's at home, that could be a possibility. But she's doing it because she's insecure about what she really looked like. Seriously, that's a real thing. That's real shit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like therapy.
Oh, well,
It's not therapy. It's insecurity, sweetheart. It's okay. You can go ahead and admit that, baby. It's all right.
it's you're so
It's like
used to it and
painting.
addicted to it, so I can see why you kind of would just do it because it's
No,
like
not
natural.
addicted. Not addicted to it because I don't have to wear it. My face card is valid.
If that's the case, then why would you say that you wear? Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. I'm really trying here. Okay, I really am. I really am. But she is really testing my patience. She's testing my patience right now because she Delulu, like, and we're going around in circles over and over and over again. It's like one moment she's like, yeah, I wear makeup at the house. I always do. I wear makeup at home when I do nothing. Okay, yeah. Then he calls her out for it. Then it's like, no, I don't need no makeup because my face card is everything. Like, pick one. Pick one. Choose one. Do you wear makeup at home or not? Gosh, you make things difficult.
What I
With
mean, like,
You old face. How dare you? What you talk? Fentanyl. Now she did it. She is now on fentanyl. All this she's saying. I do this for me to look good. I look good. Yeah, I put makeup on because I look good. I don't need makeup. My face card is valid. Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new. Crazy. Fentanyl was happening right now.
it's a common action for you to do since you've been putting on makeup for tons of years now. So if you're just home chilling, you're probably like, oh well, why not? Basically, what we're saying here, like the other girls confirm, women in general, and I would say all women, right? You compete with other women. If you're
Yes.
single, you're competing with other women, right? Like the other girls confirm, women in general, and I would say all women, right? The other girls confirm, women in general, and I would say all women, right? You compete with other women. If you're single, you're competing with other women, and you compete with other women. It's for, when you peel back the layer, it's for men though, especially if you're single, and even the girls that's not single. It's
That's why I said both. That is why I said that when women go out, they're not just competing with women, they're competing for men too. So it's a competition for both. It's like you want to make low key, back of your head, want to make other women like jealous on the low. Okay, like, you might look this way tonight, babe, but I look better. Okay. We all got it. It's okay. It's natural. It's all right. But we also are competing for men out there. If you're a single woman in today's time, day and age, stop playing and stop lying and stop saying that you only out here to go out looking good because you do it for you and your friends. That's a lie. Everybody knows it. Okay. Be honest and real with yourself. We low key do compete, but that's natural. We're human beings. As human beings, We're naturally competitive. That's just the way that it is. It's just human nature in it of itself. It's okay. Okay. Shit.
It's still for attention by men, professional men, or this type of men. It's just, it is what it is. And it's okay to say it. So the thing is this. If you ask us this question, why I got my hair done, why he got a fresh cut, why we looking nice, answer the question.
It's for the chicks. So they think I look good. So I
Men
can
are
bag 'em.
okay. Men are totally okay with saying, yeah, niggas do it for chicks. But why y'all want to be like so against men where it's like, I don't do anything for men and be so independent. Oh, it's all for myself. It's okay to be
Because it's a mentality. It's a strong mentality right now, and it's really, really big and unfortunately in the Black community. You've got so many women because for so many generations now, for the last few generations, last few decades, all you hear is we don't need no man because of a lot of things that came into play for that. And I'll do a video on that soon. But I will say that it's a mentality, unfortunately, and then you don't want to be the odd one out because then you get chewed out. If you are the only woman in a group full of women that hate men and they don't let and they just like, I don't need nobody, but you're that one woman who's like, hey, actually I do. It's like they come at you and they come at you hard and they try to convert you and tell you this is why you don't need no man. They tell you you can do it, baby. You got this. You're a boss. You can do whatever you want. You really don't need no man. It's an echo chamber, but it's a huge echo chamber that's happening today. So yeah, you have a lot of women out there who they really do want to be with a man. They really do feel that they need a man, and they just having a hard time to admit it, either because they're delulu or because they're afraid of the slew of women that are going to tell them, hey, no, you don't need no man. And I guarantee you it's a big issue within the Black community. It's a big issue amongst Black women. It's a constant fight. Now, I'm not saying it's all Black women. And I can say it's a good amount. It's a huge amount of women that do have this kind of mentality. I don't need no man, but you do. But you go out looking for one. You go out seeking the attention for them. And you like it when they give you compliments. I don't see any woman actually really turning down a man to if he tells her she's pretty. I know if I had a compliment from a dude, I'd take that compliment. I love compliments. I'll be honest. But at the same time, listen, you guys, listen to what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we do go out there looking for the attention of these men. As a heterosexual female, yes, we do. As much as you want to lie about it, we do. Men are okay with it. This is one of the things I have to admire about men. Okay. Now, mind y'all, I'm not no pick me or nothing like that, but I can admire certain things about men that I honestly think that we need to take in, and maybe we need to go ahead and do ourselves. And that's just to be honest with ourselves. Men are honest. They're like, look, I look good for the women. I get my hair fresh cut. I make sure they smell all good. They get they make sure that their clothes is all neat, clean, on point. Their shoes is on point. Everything's got to be on point because they're in competition too. They're in competition for the best woman as well. They're also in competition with other men. In the back of their mind, they're like, this nigga may look like nice with them J's on, but I look way better than him today. I guarantee you there's men that have that kind of mentality. Absolutely. They're naturally competitive. Stop lying to yourself. Just stop lying to yourself. It's okay.
Like, yeah,
No, if I have a man, then of course, yes, I want to keep myself, up for him. I want to look good for him. I want to do anything for him.
Yeah.
But I'm single, so right now I'm not out here trying to compete with anybody anybody.
That would
I'm
be
not
the
trying
most
to
competition
make
because
myself
you are
up.
looking for a man, though, right?
I'm not.
Okay, so
Just because you're single doesn't mean you're looking to be with somebody. I'm actually.
No, that's very true. But two things can also exist at the same time. Now, remember what I said earlier, you guys. Like me personally, I can admit that I'm a single woman right now, and I do enjoy being single. I admit that. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't, if I was presented with an opportunity to be with a man, I would take the opportunity. So that doesn't mean I'm not saying that I don't need no man, and I'm not saying that I'm not looking for one. I'm saying that I'm a single woman who's okay with being single, and I'm still happy. I'm still living my life. But if I have the opportunity to go out and date, if a man looks at me and be like, hey, I want to go out with you, I would take the opportunity to be like, you know what? I think you're a kind-hearted gentleman, and yeah, I would love to go out with you. I would take the opportunity. She's about to get real delulu right now because she's trying to cover that.
Also, I mean, my bad. Looking
Practicing
to smash.
abstinence.
No, she just said she practicing abstinence. Well, I mean, maybe you're not looking today. Want to get married?
So you're playing word games. I'm not looking for a man. She's not walking outside searching for a guy. But this heifer is definitely on the market. She is definitely waiting for somebody to approach her. Even if you want to play these word games, ma'am, you're looking.
You want to get married. We're just gonna say you are looking
But
for
I'm
a
not
man. You're
out
not
here
consistently
looking.
looking
I'm not
for a
looking.
man.
When the right person who God has for me is put into my life, then that's my person. I'm not.
How does that happen if you're at home? Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack, people. This is a woman who claims that she's not looking for no man right now. Okay. If that's the case, you should stay home. What's the point in you going out, looking your best, looking all good, going out to these clubs, things of that nature, if you're not going to go out there, mingle, or at least give the opportunity to meet someone? If you're supposedly not looking for anyone, like, what do you expect? Like I said, what she's saying she's not making any sense for me personally. Because I'm thinking to myself, if you're going out looking good, all this nice stuff, all, doing your thing, you're going out to these places and you're saying, well, I want God to send me someone. How would you know if God sends you anyone if you're not looking? That doesn't make any sense. Truth of the matter is, when you go out into the world, you're hoping, as we all women do, we hope that maybe a nice guy will come and speak to us. Maybe that it could be a possibility. So it's the lying for me. She keeps lying and she keeps going in circles. And it's only because she's not willing to be honest with herself. She's not willing to be honest with herself. And this is a problem. This is a problem amongst people in general. Like, especially amongst young people. Now, I don't know how old she is. She look a little older, so I'm not sure how old she is, but she's definitely still in that state of mind where she don't want to be honest with herself. So now she's trying to just covering. It's annoying. It's really annoying.
Oh, that's crazy. How you got to get put into your life? How did that happen? How does he get put into your life? Do you have to, do a little bit of moving? You got to do some work, right? It doesn't matter what you're saying. You're looking. Yes. I don't like her. I don't like her. They're semantics.
Looking for them because they're gonna find me and we're gonna find each other. But I'm not out here desperate, looking.
Well, wouldn't you say
oh my
that?
God, I need attention. I need a man.
Well,
it doesn't have to be desperate. It doesn't. Ladies, I need y'all to listen to me. Listen to me when I say this. Be happy being single, right? But also understand that there is nothing desperate about you wanting to be with someone. There's nothing desperate about it. Not at all. You still want to be with someone. There's nothing wrong with that. She's under the impression that if she even says that she wants to be with someone, she'll look like a desperate woman. But in truth, you're not desperate for wanting to be with a man. There's nothing wrong with that. Come on now. Two things can exist at the same time. You can enjoy being single while also looking forward to having someone in your life.
When you say that mindset, having that mindset is the reason why you're single, because you're not looking for a guy?
That's true.
Gotcha.
I mean, no.
Of course, you're gonna say no.
No.
You don't think that what your thoughts influence?
I'm single
creates,
right now because the right guy hasn't come in my path.
Come in your path.
And because that stomach right there, that's just seeping over them pants.
Oh,
it
Lord.
looks like a volcano of pudding. just dropping down in your my fault.
But wouldn't
I'm
you
single
think
because
that
I have boundaries.
that's fine? That's good.
Nothing wrong with
And
having boundaries.
they're strong boundaries.
That's totally fine. Women,
And you don't go to the gym.
all women have standards. That's totally
And I'm
fine.
old school. I need to be courted. And a lot of these guys out here don't do that. So that's why I'm single.
Yeah, what I'm
Because
I had to pause it again. Did this motherfucker over here with 9 kids, who belly looks like a volcano is seeping over the pan?
Before he does this, listen, you do need to take better care of yourself. Like, let me be honest with y'all again, okay? Right now, and because it's true, men look for women who are fit. Okay, they do. They like women who are taking care of themselves. They're not going there. Some men may want a maybe chubby chasers, and they might want big women, and that's very true. There are some men out there like that. There's not a lot of them, but there are, But you also, have to understand that most men want fit and also younger women, and then that also depends. And then, of course, a friendly woman, a woman with a good head on her shoulders, things of that nature. Like, you got to know what these men really want. And to be honest, right now, I can honestly say that I'm not there yet. Physically, I'm not there yet. Like, I'm still trying to work. I'm trying to work out now, and trying to get my body in shape for my health, but also because I do want to attract a good man. But it takes some being honest, for sure. Being honest with yourself and being honest in general. You want the guy, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hit the gym. Just don't let that be the only reason why you want to lose the weight, though. Also do it for your health.
Pants over the waist of the pants. Just say that she needs to be by some guy with 9 kids, 9 of them, and you got that roped off wig on the top of your head.
Oh
That
my
stiff
gosh.
up there, and that face that looks like a lizard. How dare?
Yeah,
because
what I'm saying is
I don't just stand for anything.
but that's still
I get turned off real fast.
totally fine. That doesn't disprove what I'm saying to be wrong. I'm just saying this to make it very simple so you understand. I'm saying that you are saying that I'm not looking for no man. Well, one, you said, yeah, I would want to be married, but I'm not looking for no man. I'm not out here chasing no guy. I'm not out here doing this. So I'm just saying, well, if you're not out there putting yourself out there and looking for a man, then that would correlate to be one of the reasons why you don't have a man, because you're not actually putting yourself out there for a man.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not find a man, but a man's not going to find me in my house.
I get it. So wouldn't you say if you were putting yourself out there to find a man that you want, you will put yourself out there in a right way to garner the attention from that man? So for example, currently right now you said that, oh, I'm not looking for no man. I don't care about no man, but you do want a long-term relationship. So your behaviors,
It's not that I don't
well,
care.
what I'm saying is this, your mannerisms and stuff and how you move isn't really conducive to find a husband. You would say that that is true.
No, because it's not that I don't care, and it's just I'm not out there looking.
All right, that's it. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I can't do it. All right, y'all. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that I had to go off like that. But bro, I just, oh my gosh, that is so annoying. It's like, come on, just stop with and he was right. Just stop with the semantics. Be honest. Call it for what it is. Okay. Let's actually look into the comment section in this video. I definitely want to get into that. Let's go ahead. Oh, okay. So it's this video is titled "I Don't Need a Man." Woman furious after men reveal the truth. You know how I'm subscribed to him, right? Bam. Okay. So go ahead and do this for my channel. I would really appreciate it. Also, please like as well. I just liked it, and now it's at 777. Ooh. And then share as well. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's look at the comment section. All right, so my grandfather used to say, most women never progress past the mentality of a teenager. And the older I get, I see exactly what he meant, SMH. Please do not think that this is all women. It is not. Okay, it's not. Grandma, like 46, still hitting the club with her 30-year-old daughter. Oh, wow. That must mean grandma must have been 16 when she had her child. That is crazy work. 304 brain damage is real. Look at all these comments. Oh my gosh. What is crazy is that these women will stand in front of a mirror for hours to look a certain way, but can't check that life-losing attitude. That yayo clip gets me every time, okay? 9 kids and she thinks she's the prize. Yeah, we got some stuff here. Oh, here we go. I get it. It's for content. On one hand, it's good that we are exposed to delusional women that keeps aware that they exist. On the other hand, we need to stop entertaining simple-minded individuals. I kind of agree with that one. I kind of agree with that. We do need to stop entertaining it. We need to start showing some real women. Okay, some real women who really got good head on their shoulders and that they're on point. We need to showcase those kinds of women. Absolutely, I agree. All right, you guys. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as to anything that I've said or anything in the video that you want to discuss. And please, if you are going to debate, please duke it out so respectfully in the comment section. And if you have any videos that you want me to react to, the link to my or my email address will be in the description below. And also, I want to link his video, Dat Shack. Also is going to be in the description box below. So please check out his channel and subscribe to his channel, okay? Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. You guys have been wonderful. Peace and blessings.